from my new car that I've just bought, which is a crazy statement. I used all the money I earned in America to buy myself a car. I'm on my way to go and buy some dry shampoo, hence why my hair's up in this bun. I feel like I don't know how to make YouTube videos anymore. The best part about having a car to myself is being able to use my CD collection. Look how cute this is. They're all there. Today's CD of choice, Maria's. This album has been on repeat since I got back from America. It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna go and buy some dry shampoo. That's my plan for this afternoon. It's like 1 p.m. I'm trying to get back into a routine with my sleep and things, but it's not really going too well because I had a 4-hour nap yesterday. But anyway, I'm gonna go get some dry shampoo and then I think I might go charity shopping. Yeah, I guess welcome back to the vlogs. I feel like I'm in such a, I don't know if like is limbo the right word? Is that even a word? I feel like I'm in such like an in-between stage of my life right now. I feel like this every year when I go back from America, to be fair. When I get back from camp, and I'm waiting to go to uni, I always feel a bit weird, but I feel like especially this year, I feel like August is the month for me to get back into a routine before I go back to uni. Every single summer I work at camp, I feel like I come home and I've learned another new thing about myself. But every year, consistently, I always learn that I love routine and I thrive in routine. The minute I start to crumble and things start to go bad is the minute I don't have a routine or structure in my life. One of my favourite things about working at camp, the routine of the days. Like I had to get up at 8 o'clock every day, I had to go to breakfast, I had to teach gymnastics in the day, and everything was scheduled, and I feel like that's when I thrive the most. So yeah, this year at uni, especially going into my 3rd year, I'm gonna try and incorporate some of the same routines that I had at camp, if that makes sense. So I'm starting now. This is a weird time to start it now because I don't start uni for another couple of weeks, and I'm kind of in a weird in-between stage right now where I'm back from camp and kind of just waiting for uni to start again. But it's the same every year, but this year I'm determined to not get into a slump before the new school year even starts. So I'm trying to do something with my day every single day. It feels like I'm doing absolutely nothing with my life at the moment because of how busy I've been this past 2 months, but even if it's just going to the charity shop and getting some dry shampoo, I'm gonna do something with my day every day. So I thought I would also try and start filming again. If I'm being honest with all of you, I was like this close to quitting YouTube over the summer. As you know, I've not posted for like about a month. I think I've burnt myself out making videos. I mean, I've been doing this for 3 years, so I feel like it was bound to happen, but I'm glad I've taken a little break and I'm ready to start filming YouTube videos again slowly. Anyway, I'm gonna go look around the charity shops. It's not even sunny, but I got sent these glasses. I'll put the name of the brand on screen because I can't remember, but they're like my new favourite piece of fashion wear. Is that what you'd call them? Anyway, I'm gonna go look around the charity shops. I'm looking for more of these kind of knitted jumpers for the autumn time. I wore this a lot at camp. I got it from Goodwill. So yeah, I'm gonna go look around the charity shops and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. This is why I really need to start a routine. Okay, did some damage, not a lot. I got 3 things. The first 2 charity shops I went to actually were just awful and I nearly gave up, and then I went to the last one in my town and I got a few things. First, I only got this because I liked the colour and it was like £1, but this, just a tank top. I really like the colour. And then I got this 100% cashmere little v-neck top. It's like, looks quite tight. I just think it'd be really nice with a white top underneath. And it was only like £4 and it's cashmere, so I had to get this one. Then I nearly didn't get this, but then I went back for it because of the colour. As you know, I was looking for more like cotton jumpers. I nearly said sweatshirts then. I'm turning American. Anyway, it's this really nice colour, but I think it needs a wash. But again, it was like £3 and I just love the colour. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm now gonna drive home. Don't know what I'm gonna do this afternoon, but we'll see. That was a pretty successful charity shop trip. Okay, I put my new jumper on. One of my red flags is that I don't wash my charity shop clothes before I wear them. Might be disgusting, but anyway, I've driven to one of my favourite spots near my house and I'm gonna go and have a little walk. The walk's only about 5 minutes uphill, and then I've got a flask of tea with me and I'm gonna sit and drink my tea. And I've also bought a notebook with me because I've not journaled, but just written any thoughts down in a long time. So I thought it'd be nice to reflect on the last couple months. I've been a bit lazy and driven halfway up, but it's a really, really steep walk. Okay, change of plan, I'm back in my car because I walked up to the usual place that I normally sit and there's a massive group of people chopping down the trees. There's a nice woods next to where I normally sit and all the trees are gone. So that's kind of made me upset. So I'm gonna keep driving and go to my next favourite spot or try and find a new spot on the way. But that's just made me sad. I wanted to go and sit up there and have a cup of tea like I usually do, but all the trees are gone. I think I've found my new favourite spot. There's literally not one other person around right now, just some sheep in the field over, but I've been sat writing my thoughts for a little bit and I thought I'd share some with you. This summer I felt like I've been having kind of a quarter life crisis. I've been this close to quitting YouTube and also this close to dropping out of uni and feeling like I want to just start something brand new and start all over. But now I'm back away from the camp bubble. My feelings have changed a little bit. I'm still feeling like I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like my mission for the next few months needs to be uni and passing my degree and actually finishing something with my life, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot about myself this summer, and like I said before, the one thing I need is routine and structure, and I'm gonna really try in my last year of uni to develop some sort of structure in my life and try and pass my degree the best as I can. I feel like a lot of people are scared to leave uni and scared to start the real world, but I couldn't feel any further from that. I cannot wait to start my life. I feel like every year I go to camp I get a glimpse of travel and living away and living in a different country, and every single year I crave that more and more. Last year me and Izzy went to Canada, which was I could just see myself living somewhere else for a bit and not having to come back for uni. I feel like this next year of my life is going to tell me even more about myself, and I am excited to go back to uni in a way because I feel like that forces me into a routine. But yeah, this is a beautiful little spot. I'm definitely going to be driving up here more. I mean, I could have walked up here, but it's a really steep hill. But yeah, I feel a shift in my life. Maybe my frontal lobe's developed finally. Probably not. Don't think it has. But I feel like I now know myself well enough to survive this coming winter. That's what I'm scared about. August is always the time where I'm reflecting on summer and I'm kind of that feeling of an impending doom when it comes to August and winter for me, because that's always a weird time for me, as you probably know if you've been watching me for a while. But this year I'm determined to not get in a slump, and I say that every year, but this year I'm turning 21, I'm an actual adult now. I want to be in control of my own life and I don't want life to control me, if that makes sense. As much as I'm excited to leave uni, I do need to remember that I'm a deeply nostalgic, sentimental person, and that I know when I graduate, well, everyone's telling me that when I graduate I'll miss uni, but I don't feel like I will. But I did see this really beautiful, gorgeous quote it was on TikTok, but it was a really nice video. I'll insert it now or I'll put it in the description, and it was basically saying something along the lines of stay where your feet are or something. Basically just kind of just live in the moment and appreciate where you are now. And I'm trying my best to, but all I can think of is leaving uni and starting my life. But anyway, yeah, a little reflection on my summer since I've not posted in a month. I've honestly had one of the most amazing, beautiful summers ever, which I do every year when I go to Camp America, but this year specifically has probably been the best out of the three. I didn't really find myself reaching towards my camera much this summer. I did film a little bit, which I'll insert some footage of my favourite parts of summer now, but I just really lived in the moment this summer, or I tried to. I feel like a lot of the time, with this being my job, whenever I'm doing something nice, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I need to film this for a YouTube video. I really appreciate this summer living in the moment and not thinking about filming a YouTube video. I know that sounds really stupid, but yeah, I didn't really reach for my camera much this summer, but I had the most amazing time. I met some amazing people, literally met like lifelong friends again this summer. And yeah, it was definitely one for the books. It was an amazing time, and I feel like if you've ever worked in a summer camp before, or even gone to camp as a kid, camp is like this bubble. You're really far away from the outside world. You feel really like separate because it's like its own little world, has its own schedule, its own traditions and things. And I really enjoy every single year being in that bubble, and then August comes and I'm back home and I'm suddenly snapped back into my normal life, and it's like my normal life just resumes. Like I feel like I come back here every year and nothing's actually changed, and I feel like I've changed so much and everything around me hasn't. So that's always a weird adjustment, and this time is always a weird limbo time, if that is the right word. I need to check that, but it feels like a weird in-between stage of the year. But yeah, I am hopeful and looking forward to my last year of uni, which I can't believe I'm going into my last year. It's gone by so unbelievably quick, and it's sad because I feel like I've said this before, but uni was definitely not what I expected it to be. I definitely had a different uni experience to what I had in my head and what I had in vision of uni to look like, but I've had a good time and I'm really grateful for education in general, obviously, and I'm grateful that I'll be able to graduate next year, hopefully, and have a degree. That is a really cool thing to say. I'm going to try my best to enjoy my final year. And yeah, I can't believe I bought a car. That's another thing that feels like a big milestone. I bought a car, complete with my own money. I love her. I haven't named her yet. She's a nice little navy blue Corsa. Not named her yet. Any suggestions, let me know. Yeah, I am enjoying being home and being back to my home comforts. That's one thing I always miss when I'm in America, is my home comforts. Anyway, probably gonna head back home now. I'm gonna finish my tea and head back down.